Yesterday, the government released a new report on smoking and health, which said that there is overwhelming evidence that cigarette smoking causes lung cancer and is a major factor in heart disease. The tobacco industry says that there is no conclusive evidence that smoking causes cancer or heart disease.
By the mid-1970s, the tobacco industry understood very well the importance of reassuring the public that using their products was safe. With the first Surgeon General's report on smoking in 1964, the public became well informed that cigarettes were incredibly dangerous, so they needed to find a way to alleviate the health concerns that had been published. One of the earliest claims made by the tobacco industry was that smoking cigarettes was good for you. It was in the 1920s and 1930s that cigarette companies would advertise their products as a cure for everything from asthma to constipation. They claimed that smoking could calm your nerves, aid digestion, and even help you lose weight. These claims were not only false, but they were also dangerous.
Tomorrow, the United States Surgeon General will issue a new report on smoking.
As more research came out linking smoking to cancer and other diseases, the industry could no longer deny the health risks associated with their products. So they just repackaged them and called them safer. But does safer really mean safe? The first approach at creating safer cigarettes was the addition of a filter in the 1950s. The filter was supposed to reduce harm by filtering the amount of nicotine and toxins a person would inhale, but it didn't work. Some filter designs actually introduced new toxins like asbestos, carbon, and glass. And the act of adding a filter actually encouraged smokers to smoke more. Thus began the trend of giving people a false sense of security. Then, in the 1960s and 1970s, the industry started marketing light or low-tar cigarettes as being less harmful and easier to quit. But in reality, they were just as dangerous. Just like filtered cigarettes, smokers who switched to low-tar cigarettes would actually smoke more, but with light or low-tar cigarettes, smokers would inhale deeper, which meant they were exposing themselves to higher levels of toxic chemicals. In Philip Morris's own research, they actually admit that smoking their Marlboro Lights didn't achieve any reduction in smoke intake. Another tobacco product the industry created to be safer is SNUS, which is a type of smokeless tobacco. The industry has suggested that SNUS may be less harmful than chewing tobacco because it's processed differently and contains fewer carcinogens. SNUS comes in a pouch, while chewing tobacco is loose leaf. Even though SNUS is processed differently, it still contains harmful chemicals, like tobacco-specific nitrosamines, which increases the risk of cancer. In fact, studies have shown that regular use of SNUS can cause oral, pancreatic, and other types of cancer, as well as increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. In 2013, we start seeing this new product hit the market with a lot of advertising, telling us it's completely safe to use, free of tobacco, and helps people quit smoking cigarettes. The e-cigarette. Over the years, the tobacco industry's claimed they don't cause lung damage, they don't contain harmful chemicals, and that the aerosol is only water vapor. But we know this isn't true. There's at least 64 toxic chemicals and metals found inside e-juice that not only causes severe lung damage, but damage to other organs, including the brain. Research also shows that some of the same chemicals found inside vapes are also found in the aerosol. So the industry's claim that it's only water vapor is completely false. The device itself is actually pretty dangerous too. Vapes contain lithium-ion batteries to power the device, which heats up to 400 degrees, so it's caused some e-cigarettes to explode. Over the years, we've seen the concentration levels of nicotine skyrocket without any regulation from the FDA. Popular vaping devices today now have 5,000 puffs or more, which is the equivalent of 400 cigarettes or more. These devices are clearly not a safe alternative to cigarettes. As more research has come out about the dangers of e-cigarettes and these devices not being a safer alternative, the industry's been relaunching an old product that never really seemed to gain popularity. Heat not burn.
Heat not burn products heat tobacco at far lower temperatures instead of burning it. There's no smoke, fire, or ash.
These products were designed to be heated with mechanisms similar to e-cigarettes, versus being lit like traditional cigarettes. They've been called Premier, Eclipse, Accord, and so many other names, but today it's known as IQOS. In the 80s and 90s, this product never gained popularity because research showed various brands still delivered lung and cancer-causing toxins to the user. And some brands delivered higher doses of these toxins compared to regular cigarettes. Today, Philip Morris claims IQOS is less harmful than traditional cigarettes, but again, their own research does not support this claim. Now, the trend is tobacco-free. The claim being that these types of products are healthy because they don't contain tobacco or risks associated with using tobacco. While these products may not contain tobacco leaves, they do contain nicotine, which is derived from the tobacco plant and is the addictive ingredient in all tobacco products. They also contain flavorings and fillers. Since these products are still new, health risks, besides addiction, are still unknown. But based on the industry's track record, we should assume they won't be safe. Evidence shows the industry has tried to hide their own research that proves their safer products are not safe. With the launch of every safer product, the industry gains more and more victims along the way. It's clear the tobacco industry's definition of safer is just an illusion, and their bottom line is, and always will be, their profit.